Today we are talking about MyFitnessPal hacks, and I'm going to share with you 6 MyFitnessPal hacks that are going to make your life so much easier so that you can track your food faster and actually enjoy the process of calorie counting and calorie tracking. On your fat loss journey, it is so important to be able to get that data. I cannot stress enough the importance of building a healthy relationship with MyFitnessPal. And if you're currently feeling like it's a bit of a chore, like you don't have time, these hacks are going to help you so much. Let's dive in. But before we do dive in, I get a lot of questions if I think that the upgrade into a paid version is worth it. And I'm going to say that yes, it is. Only because the free version does not allow you to scan more than 5 barcodes a day, I think. And also a lot of the functions that I'm about to tell you aren't included. So if you want to really enjoy MyFitnessPal and get the most out of it, I would recommend spending that extra $20 a month to upgrade it. It is definitely going to be worth it if it's going to help you on your fat loss journey. Another thing that you could do is just get the month free, and then every month you could change your email so that you keep getting a month free if you don't want to pay, but I definitely do recommend the upgrade. So hack number 1 is the copy and paste feature. This is an absolute godsend. I'm currently tracking my calories at the moment. I'm in a fat loss phase and I use this every single day. That is because I like to eat similar things every day, so it is so easy to have the same breakfast, and all you have to do is go into the 3 dots at the bottom, copy it over to the next day, and if you had the exact same ratios and exact same meal, you can just leave it. Otherwise, at least you've got the ingredients there that you can then just change the amounts that you're having if it's different for that day. And that brings me to hack number 2. On your fat loss journey, this isn't necessarily about MyFitnessPal, but it is so much easier if you eat the same foods every day. And I know what you're probably thinking, I get so bored, but you kind of have to choose between being a little bit bored but making it so much easier, or giving yourself an extra hour or 2 every single week to come up with new meals and input them into the app that way. It is completely your choice, but I often hear women say that MyFitnessPal is too time consuming. So this is a really good way for you to stop thinking that it's time consuming and just eat the same meals every day. And it's going to help you reduce decision fatigue as well. And when you aren't decision fatigued and when you're enjoying the process, you're going to find it easier. And when you find it easier, you're going to stick to it. And then when you stick to it, you're going to get results. Hack number 3, my absolute favorite as well, is the scanner feature. My gosh, this is such a fantastic feature because you can so easily scan all your packeted goods. And I'm not saying that most of your diet should be out of a packet, but honestly, you can scan so much. You can scan your protein powder, you can scan your Greek yogurt, you can scan your little puddings, you can scan pasta, rice, anything that does come in a packet. It is absolutely fantastic. You can scan your roast chicken. So I highly encourage you to use this feature. All you need to do is scan it and then just make sure that you do have kitchen scales out so that you're weighing the amount that you're having. Change the amount in grams, and then voila, you've scanned your meal or your ingredient in like 10 seconds, and then you can carry on. Hack number 4, and this one is pretty personal to me, but I have a bunch of recipe packs that all have MyFitnessPal scanner codes already on them. And I do have a free one that you can grab below. I'll link in the description, but I have over 300 recipe packs that I give to all of my clients. Breakfast, lunches, dinners, high protein, smoothie packs, vegetarian packs, all of these amazing low carb packs as well. And all they have to do is scan the page and the whole recipe goes directly straight into their MyFitnessPal, and it saves them so much time. So if you can find recipes that have this function too, it will save you so much time. Number 5 is to create your own meals and your recipes. Now, this is going to take a bit of time initially. So maybe when you're first starting your fitness journey, you could spend a couple of hours just creating your own meal in the app. And then when it comes time to eating that meal, you only need to go into your recipes and you can select it and it will pull straight into your meal for the day. Again, this will be really beneficial if you like to eat the same thing every day. For example, if you like to have a taco bowl for lunch every day and you love the same ingredients, just take the time to firstly create that recipe in MyFitnessPal with the exact ingredients, the exact amounts, and then every time you want to eat that bowl, you can just pull it from your recipes and it goes straight into the day. And then lastly, make sure you use your most recent, most frequent tab. Now, this is automatically going to pop down when you start searching for foods. And again, if you're a creature of habit, which I would recommend you become on your fat loss journey because it's going to save you so much time and hassle, it is so easy to just start logging your day and then and all of your recent ingredients actually just pop up already and you can just sift through them, pick one and track it. And then hack number 7, and this actually isn't really a hack at all. It's more of a mindset reminder. So many women, like I said earlier, find MyFitnessPal time consuming. They find that it has to be a chore, but I really want to change your thoughts about MyFitnessPal and create a really healthy relationship. It is a fantastic tool that you get to use every single day to track your fat loss results. Just imagine if you had to do this manually and you had to actually go and find the food and figure out the panel on the back of the nutrition panel and manually enter it all in to work out the calories. It would be an absolute nightmare and your fat loss journey would be so much harder, or you'd be in the old school books and tallying up all the different amounts. Like, how lucky are you that you get to use an app that helps you so easily track your fat loss results? It is amazing. Another thing that I really recommend you start to shift is that tracking everything doesn't have to be perfect all the time. It doesn't have to be to an exact number every single time. But again, it just comes back to creating that data so that we can actually see what's happening with the scales. I work with a lot of women, and a lot of the time when they fear that they go over their calories or they've eaten too much and they don't want to track it, I usually just say to them, track it anyway, because there's no difference. You've eaten the food regardless, and it's so much better to have that data, because then we can look at your MyFitnessPal tracking and then we can compare that to the scale and actually go, oh, you know what, the scale's actually not moving because you were in a maintenance day or you went over slightly for your surplus. We can understand the scales better. Whereas if we don't have that data and the scales aren't moving, we can't really understand why and we can't make any adjustments. So it is fantastic data for you to understand your fat loss journey and will help you so much on your fitness journey. How lucky are you to have that? And I really don't think you should be taking it for granted. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching today. Any questions, as always, drop them below and make sure you subscribe, because I've got so many other good videos coming your way.